Okay, we will discuss with the non-developmental bodies. Okay, which means the non-constitutional bodies. Non-constitutional bodies in India, the most important. Non-constitutional bodies. Okay. Non-constitutional bodies. Okay, so non-constitutional bodies means those bodies which is not there in the constitution directly, but which is established by an act of the parliament. Okay, non-constitutional bodies are those bodies which are established by an act of the parliament. That means it can be removed anytime. Anytime it can be abolished. Very easy to abolish. Not like the constitutional bodies. When I say the constitutional bodies, they are the most powerful bodies in India. Just like UPSC, NDC, or take example of High Court and Supreme Court. Now, these are known as the constitutional bodies. So today we are going to discuss the most important non-constitutional bodies in India. NITI Aayog. Okay, NITI Aayog is the other name of Planning Commission. Please remember that. And NITI Aayog was replaced in the year 2014. Remember, NITI Aayog came to being in the year 2000. I'm so sorry, 2015. Okay, it was established by an act in the year 2014, but on 1st January 2015, it came into being. Established in the year 2014, but it came into being in the year 1st January 2015. National Development Council 1952. Okay, and Zonal Council 1956. So these are the basic non-constitutional bodies which we are going to study today. Okay, we will see. Why do we have this body? For what reason? Why NDC? Why NITI Aayog? Or why the Zonal Council? So today I am going to give you the compositions, powers and functions. But remember in basic, I'll just highlight one point. I want to give you one point. Remember, these are the three bodies, non-constitutional bodies, which should be asked in NDC. But the NDC will ask in what form? They will never ask the powers and function in the prelims. They will ask the compositions. The chairman might be the secretary, might be the vice chairman, might be the special representations, from which zone, from which area. Okay, that is the only thing they are going to ask you. So remember, NITI Aayog is something where every Indian states, the chief minister, the union territory will come together and meet at New Delhi, where Prime Minister Modi is the chairman. They will discuss all the major economic policies of the current 5 years. Okay, what is going to be done in this year, next year, 5 years. Okay, so NITI Aayog, they will discuss it. Whereas in the National Development Council, they are going to approve it. Okay, in the National Development Council, they are going to approve it. Whereas in the Zonal Council is nothing. Zonal Council is nothing, but it's all about economic integration of the country. Which means, suppose if some states are trying to run away from the, suppose all the Indian states have made a policy, but some states say no, this policy is not good. In that conditions, Zonal Council will interfere. No, we are all Indians. Let us have economic integrations. Let us make the blood together. Let us work together. Okay, let us try to carry out the schemes, projects together. Because India is one. We have to move together. Some state will say these schemes are not going to take it, or this scheme is not good for me. But no, in the zonal council, they will try to emotionally integrate the country, economically integrate the country. If there is some economic issues, let's discuss together and try to move the country forward in the field of economic, not in any other field, in the field of economics. So that is why we have these three councils. And from the NBC point of view, your job is you have to know the compositions. Okay, who are the members of the National Development Council? Who are the members of NITI Aayog? Who are the members of Zonal Council? So let us first start with NITI Aayog today. The most important topic currently. NITI Aayog. There is a chairperson. Okay, in the NITI Aayog, every time we are going to have a meeting, there will be a chairperson. And chairperson is going to be the Prime Minister. Every time, the chairperson is going to be the Prime Minister. But we all know the Prime Minister is not going to be there every time. There should be a Vice Chairperson. There should be a Vice Chairperson. And Vice Chairperson is a Cabinet Minister, often asked NDC. The Vice Chairperson enjoys which rank? A Union Cabinet Minister. A senior most Cabinet Minister will be the Vice Chairperson. So obviously, you will meet the Minister, not the Prime Minister. Prime Minister sometimes only is going to attend once in a year or twice when the very important policy is there. But majority of the time, no. It is not the Prime Minister, it is the Vice Chairperson. And he enjoys the rank of Union Cabinet Ministers. And there is a CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Okay, there is a CEO. This is so important. The CEO, Chief Executive Officer of the NITI Aayog. Please go and see. All these I'm going to give you in the current affairs. But remember, during practice NBC exam, before the NBC exam, let's see whether the chairman is changed or not, whether the vice chairman is changed or not, whether the CEO is changed or not. Often they will ask about the vice chairperson and the CEO, not the Prime Minister. Chairperson, we all know it's the Prime Minister. But they will ask the Vice Chairperson and CEO, Chief Executive Officer. All the policies which is made in the NITI Aayog, who is going to implement it? It is the CEO. CEO is an IAS officer. As senior most, please write down. The rank is Secretary to the Government of India. Government of India. Secretary to the Government of India. Okay. Secretary to the Government of India. And he enjoys the rank of a secretary, IAS officer. That means a chief secretary rank. Okay, Nagaland chief secretary can be a CEO of the NITI Aayog. So it's a chief secretary rank, a higher ranking officer. A higher ranking officer. So this is what we have done in the NITI Aayog. So now we know the chairperson, we know the vice chairperson, we know the CEO. Let's see the governing council. In the meetings, who is going to attend this meeting? The governing council. The governing council. So the governing council is made up of chief minister of all the Indian states. In the governing council, it is the Prime Minister who will chair this meeting. But in the governing council, who is going to be there? Chief minister of all the Indian states. In the union territories, we don't have a chief minister in some states, in some union territory. So they will be represented by the administrators. Okay, administrators. So that's all. In the union territories, there are some UT where there is no chief minister. In that conditions, the administrator is going to be the member of this governing council. So it's going to be chaired by the Prime Minister of India, and they will discuss the state development plans of every state. So many recommendations, grievances. Nagaland or Rio will have so many proposals, right? I need 1,000 crore, I need 500 crore, billions, So they can discuss it. And in the governing council, this is the most important, where the entire country comes together. Next is the regional council. Next is the regional council. Regional Council also sent chief ministers and union territory, everyone. Chief minister of all Indian states, administrator of all the union territories without it, chief ministers. Regional council are set up just for a time pass, for a timing. Okay, for temporary purpose for regional issues. Suppose if there is some very boring issues economically with regard to the state of Manipur, with regard to the state of Arunachal Pradesh or Assam or Andhra Pradesh, we can discuss, we can form for as an ad hoc committee just for a purpose. Regional council, and this regional council is also presides over by the prime minister. And sometimes, if not a prime minister, he will nominate someone among the cabinet ministers who presides. So regional council is too important again to just settle the regional issues, discuss an issue. We are having this. So it is known as the regional council. We have a part-time, we have a full-time members, and we have special invitees. Okay, so who are these special invitees? Okay, you might be a professor from Oxford University from England. You may be from Cambridge. You might be a professor from St. Stephen College, New Delhi. You are going to be invited to give your suggestions. Okay, how to go forward with the special references to the economic policy of the country. So this is where we can have a special invitees without right to vote. Voting will be done only for those people who are the members of the just NITI on the original. They will just have advisors. Yes, they will just have advisors. In part-time we're working with 4, full-time we're working with 2. Part-time means the union minister. Okay, union cabinet minister can be a part-time or full-time members. Part-time can be a 4 maximum, and full-time can be a 2 members. Union cabinet ministers, part-time member. So what is their plan? Their main objective is to make a 5-year plan. And once it is approved, we will go to the National Development Council. So let's see the National Development Council. So see, why do we have these powers and functions? I'm not going to discuss. But the powers and functions of NITI Aayog is just about how to work together as a nation, as a team. Okay, all the 28 states and 9 union territories, we have to come together, we have to work together, we have to formulate the schemes. The policy is the 5-year plan, so how will we move forward? This is only the duties of this NITI Aayog. Every time we have meetings. Okay, the chief minister will go to Delhi. Every time Rio will be at least going to Delhi at least once in a month. Okay, every month he is going to Delhi because of this reason. Without funds, how can we carry out our functions? National Development Council, 6 August 1952. Okay, National Development Council was set up in the year 1952. Let's see, 6 August 1952. What is the reason for setting up? Here also Prime Minister is the chairman, PM is the chairman, Prime Minister is the chairman. All union cabinet ministers plus chief minister of all the Indian states, and the members of the NITI Aayog, members of the NITI Aayog. Please remember all this. This is too important. 6 August 1952 was the day when the National Development Council was set up. Composition is the Prime Minister will every time makes the chairman, and all the union cabinet ministers of the government of India, not the state. all the union cabinet ministers of the government of India and chief minister of all the Indian states and union territories. And some union territories which does not have a chief minister will be represented by the administrators and the members of the NITI Aayog, special delegates from NITI Aayog. Okay, the special delegates from NITI Aayog. Special delegates from NITI Aayog. So, whatever has been discussed in the NITI Aayog, it is going to be approved in the NDC, National Development Council. That's all. Okay. And they can also highlight some of the major policies. If there is some important thing related to economy, they can discuss it. This is how the country will move forward. So it's perfectly planned. From NITI Aayog, they will come to National Development Councils. So powers and functions, you go home and study the Lakshya. Okay, for mains, you know, for mains. But for prelims, remember the compositions. Compositions is very much important. Zonal Council was established by an act of the Parliament, which means it is not a constitutional body. Okay, it is also a non-constitutional body. Anytime it can be removed. Anytime it can be removed. Zonal Council can be removed anytime. So when it was created, we have just 5 zonal council. North, South, West, East, and Central. We just have 5 zonal council in the year 1956. Northern Zonal Council will consist of Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, When I say Eastern, you will come across Bihar, Orissa, okay, West Bengal, When it comes to Southern, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. Western, you can come across Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Central, you can come across Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. It was felt that no. One more has to be created for the northeastern people. Another one more zone in the year 1971. 1971 is the year when the northeastern zonal council was created. And there might be questions. When did Nagaland become a member of the northeastern zonal council? 1976. Nagaland became a member of the northeastern zonal council in the year 1976. And it was established in the year 1971. So presently, we have the 6th zonal council in India. We have the 6th zonal council in India. In every zonal council, the Home Minister of India is going to be the chairman. The Home Minister of India, the Home Minister is going to be the chairman. And the Vice Chairman is going to be the Chief Minister of all that zone. Okay, this is so important. The chairman, the composition is so important. The chairman is the Home Minister of India. And the Vice Chairman is the Chief Minister of all that particular zone. It's going to be the Vice Chairman. Okay, after that, 2 ministers from each Indian state, 2 ministers from each state in that particular zone. Suppose from Nagaland, Eastern Zone, Rio is going to be there, and another 2 ministers is going to be there from Nagaland, representations. From that, another Development Commissioner of every Indian state. Development Commissioner of Nagaland will also be there. If Nagaland, from Nagaland, who will go? who will attend the Northeastern Developmental Zone meetings? First is Chief Minister Shore, 2 cabinet ministers from Nagaland, and Developmental Commissioner of Nagaland. That will be the members of the East Zonal Council. Remember, some special nominee might be there again. Okay, but this is the officials. Officially, this is our personal. Home Minister of India will every time chair the meeting, and Vice Chairman will be the Chief Minister of all that particular zone. All. Okay, Vice Chairperson and 2 cabinet ministers from each state and developmental commissioners. So this is too important. So remember, why do we have this council? For what reason? Yes? Zonal Council is also similar with National Development Council, right? Emotional integration of the country. What is this emotional integration? Emotional integration. Emotional integration means, suppose see, I speak Nagamese. Okay, but you speak Gujarati. You are from Gujarat. I speak Nagamese. So, especially the people of the northeastern people feel like we are from different regions, right? See, we are from feel like we are from different country. So, to stop that, we are all one people. Okay, you might speak Gujarati. I might speak Rajasthani, Hindi, or might be Assamese or Nagamese. But no, we are same people. We have to stop this. The growth of regionalism has to be stopped. What is this regionalism? Fighting for a separate country, no, rest. Even in Jammu and Kashmir, even in northeastern people, we have undergrounds. We have mois in eastern India. So they feel like, no, I'm very much different. I'll run away. I'll try to separate from the country. It is going to be discussed here. Emotional integration of the country, regionalism, yes, languages problem, economic problem. Let's discuss here. We have a common issue. Okay, we have to move forward. We are one people. We are not different. So this is the reason why the zonal council is too important. Now all the Indians can come together. Yes, that's why they're having this. Separate, region-wise. Okay, suppose 16 districts in Nagaland, all districts can come together. So 4 districts, they can come together. Yes, similar people like Tinimi people, Angami, Chakisang, Zelang can come together and have a meeting. Or just like Aayog, Simas, and others can have a meeting. Eastern can have a meeting together. Eastern Council, So this is the reason here. We have to move forward. Emotional integration means we have to be united together. Well, you might be from Northern India, I might be from Southern India, you might be from Eastern India. No, we're all together. We're all one people. So for that reason, zonal council is nothing but to integrate the country emotionally, regionally, economically. We have a zonal council meetings every year, and which is going to be chaired by the Home Minister of India. So this is the reason why we have a zonal council. So they are all interconnections. Zonal council and NITI Aayog, National Development Council, they're all for country in general. Okay. Common platform. In short, zonal council is just every zone will have a common platform, common issues. Let us discuss together. So this is the end of today's topic. Okay, you go home and see, try to memorize for this NDC prelims. From prelims point of view, you will just ask the compositions. It's a favorite topic of NDC. Who is the chairman of the zonal council? Northeast Zonal Council was set up in the year. See, Nagaland joined the Northeast Council in the year 1976. We'll stop here for today. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Yes. CEO will be the government of India. Okay, no exam, but directly. And you mean the chief executive officer of the NITI Aayog. Yes. Obviously, Prime Minister would choose not the government, just choose. Okay, because it's just going to be a part, just for some time. So it will choose by the? No. By in the civil order. The CEO, you are talking about the CEO of India. Yes, CEO of India is an IAS officer. He is a government officer of India who cracked the NDC exam. One of the most skillful person. Okay, so he will be selected by the Prime Minister because it's a Prime Minister team.